This is my third take trying to record this video because honestly, I just can't stop laughing. I can't believe this. I can't believe this is the world that we live in. You know, I can't believe no one takes responsibility for putting out garbage, right? I'm just saying, look at this. Ubisoft CEO blames gamers after poor sales of Star Wars Outlaws. That's right. We made a video game for gamers, and it's the gamers' fault no one bought the game. After low sales of Star Wars Outlaws, the Ubisoft CEO said that gamers have extraordinary expectations and that delivering solid quality is no longer enough. Star Wars Outlaws was not solid quality. And let me tell you something, they ain't sell too many games. They ain't do too well. And we're going to get into that. But before we do that, could you please do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button? It's a free thing that you could do that helps out the channel. I really appreciate it. Now let's get into it. Star Wars Outlaws has sold just 1 million copies in the month since it launched. And some of you might be like, isn't that good? Isn't 1 million a lot? No. No, not for a game like this. They were hoping, what I've read, they were hoping for at least 5 million at this time. So, like, the number one game right now is that the Monkey Fighter game. I think that sold 20 million. And this is not good. This is terrible. And the fact that you would come out and blame people not wanting to buy your crap game, I'm sorry, man. That's freaking laughable. You can't just put out trash and expect people just to buy it and be like, oh, I'll consume. This is why your company isn't doing well. It's not doing well, man. And everybody knows it. But the fact that, you know, let's just pass the blame. It's not our fault. We built something solid. We built something good. Obviously, you didn't, because if you did, people would be buying it. It's okay, Jay. Calm down. Maybe they will learn their lesson. Listen. There was a time, and many of you people watching this video know this. You could slap the Star Wars name on anything, and it would sell. It was a brand that you could put it on butter dishes. You could put it on forks and spoons. You could put it on brooms, vacuum cleaners, cereal boxes. You could put that Star Wars name on it, and people would rush to buy it. The damage has been severely done to this brand, and they keep pushing it. They keep pushing these weird things where it's like, it's Star Wars, it'll sell. It's Star Wars, no problem. It will sell. Like, just be mediocre. It'll be fine. This is not a solid game. We saw the clips. We saw people playing it. We saw people roasting it. We saw people laughing at it. And you say, oh, it's the gamer's fault. Hey, come on, Ubisoft. I mean, this is an honorable mention right here. I waited for years for this game. If you know me, you know I love pirates. I run a History of Pirates channel. In fact, I'll put the History of Pirates channel in the pinned comment if you don't know anything about it. Trust me, you're going to love that channel. Completely different than this pop culture stuff, Star Wars stuff. I was waiting years for this game. When this game came out and some of my friends played it, they said it was hot garbage. Go back to Sea of Thieves. Go back to others. Go back to the classic Ubisoft games. Black Flag, Assassin's Creed, if you want a good pirate game. Look at this. Ubisoft allegedly spent between $650 and $850 million on Skull and Bones. If this is true, if they spent $850 million on a game now that they can't even sell for $20, I'm a little fired up. For $20 now, they can't even give this game away. You can go onto the website and play the demo for free. Like, they're like, we can't even give this game away. They need to fire like everyone or change their position. How do you keep a job with these bombs? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And to spend this amount of money on something that no one bought. This game launched, people talked about it for 2 days, and poof, gone like a fart in the wind, just like Star Wars Outlaws. I mean, these are some of the comments that were under the Forbes article on this Star Wars Outlaws. Now, if Forbes just said, this is terrible, like this is really bad. You have a strong IP like Star Wars and you can't even sell 1 million games compared to the other games of old. This is astonishingly bad. That was coming from Forbes. People are saying it's more like a Star Wars problem instead of a Ubisoft problem. This person was like, man, I didn't expect it to be this bad. These people are saying, man, I really wanted to like this game. I played like 4 hours and it just didn't hit the mark for me. Man, that's brutal. I played it. It's decent, but it's nowhere the quality of the Jedi series. It's not good enough to merit full price, and certainly not the ridiculous special edition prices. It's a game Star Wars fans will enjoy, but wait until it's on sale for half price or lower. I mean, that could be the problem there. Knowing, right? Knowing that they're like, man, I ain't paying $80 for this. You give it a few months, it'll trickle down to $19.95, or better yet, the $5 bin. Then maybe I'll give it a spin. You know, maybe that's when I'll give it a spin. This game, even with the Star Wars name, does not hold the value that they are saying that it holds for that price range. That's crazy, because I'm telling you, there was a time that Star Wars name would come out, and it's like, take my money. I'm going into debt. I need it. They have damaged this brand almost beyond, probably beyond repair. And that is a sad thing. But please, Ubisoft, CEO, and other people from the company, please keep passing the blame. Please keep doing that, because pretty soon it's going to be like, we don't even have a company anymore. What happened? Well, what happened? Well, it was the gamers' fault. Gamers are playing games. They are spending money on games that they enjoy. They are finding games that they want to play. People did not want to play this. And I know you thought that the Star Wars fandom would show up and buy this game and play it. Let me break it down to you. There is no more Star Wars fandom. There are people like me that laugh at what's going on because it's a joke at this point. This beloved franchise that I loved. And then there are just a select few people on social media that you shouldn't be listening to that are lying to you, saying this is gonna be the greatest game of the year. Yeah, you're gonna do it. No. Get off social media, make a decent game, listen to the so-called fandom that's left saying this is what you should do this. Stop sending it free to people that say everything is great with Star Wars, because nobody believes them anymore and nobody cares about them anymore. You're doing it all wrong. I mean, they sent this to a bunch of Star Wars YouTubers, you know, a bunch of shills that say it's great, it's the greatest thing ever. I don't even see them playing it anymore, you know? But yeah, at the end of the day, like, until you figure out, like, it's not the gamer's fault, you need to look at the man in the mirror. But until then, you'll just keep continually to spend millions of dollars on something that nobody wants. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This is Jay, and we will catch you next time.